Greetings, Wambui here. This is the second in a series of videos about my crafting journey. In my first video, I talked about how over the last few, maybe several years, I became interested in sewing and crafting again, first with just sewing and then into quilting, and now I have this love for paper crafting. And my daughter reminded me that in the 80s I could not stop making hats, that I had a hat that was featured actually in the Essence magazine in the late 80s. So I guess crafting is just a reoccurring theme in my life, and I'm not going to complain about that. I really love it. I'm going to show you first, before I show you what I want to show you, I'm going to show you a few cards that I made over the past few days. And this is a Celebrate You card, and it is made with Close to My Heart paper and Close to My Heart stamps from Close to My Heart stamp sets. The Celebrate You, 1 in a million, and that great stamp right there, and then the handmade stamp. And I am a Close to My Heart consultant, so I do love their products, and those are the products that I will be using mostly in my crafting. And I also have to disclose that I am a Cricut. I do make money from promoting Cricut die cutting machines, which I'm going to demonstrate in my next video. In this card, we just have panels, and the little dots here were made with a Doris embossing folder and in the Cuttlebug. And these little people here I got from a place called vectorstock.com, where you can purchase and buy licenses to use different artists' work. This artist's name is, I wrote that down. His name is Katyu is his name. And like I said, you can buy licenses there to use their work. And I just fell in love with these little people, and these people were printed and die cut on the Cricut machine. But look at how the detail of the hair, that's what the Cricut machine can do. And I'm going to show you this. I was making a card this morning, and look at what that machine, look at that. Isn't that something? That machine just cut that. Now this is from a cartridge, Close to My Heart, artfully sent cartridge that they offer, and it just cut everything. I was going to show you what is left behind on the mat. See, it cut this out and it left this on the mat. Isn't that something? So, and then it cut this little piece right here so that I can do that, put that in there, and make a card. And it also cut the envelope too. I'm not crazy about these colors anymore that I chose for the envelope, but it did cut, and look how intricate that is. It did cut the envelope, and this is like the lining for the where does that go? This is like the lining for the envelope. So it's a great little machine, and I'm going to demonstrate it. Even before I was an endorser of the machine, I became an endorser because I really loved the machine. It wasn't the other way around. The machine is amazing, and it's not very expensive either. And then the second card that I made in the last few days was this one here. Again, cut with the Cricut. That was all cut out on the Cricut machine. Again, from the same cartridge, artfully sent, that Close to My Heart offers. And this is how I chose to do the inside. I made it a thank you card. And so those are two cards. Right now, what I want to do is just show you how to make a very simple note card that involves no cutting, no adhesive. And Close to My Heart offers pre-cut cards and envelopes, and they're already scored. So I'm going to fix the camera so that you can see what I'm doing. Here. Okay, great. All right, so what I'm going to do is fold the card. How simple is that? This is for people who are really busy, or people who just feel that they're just not into that crafting thing right now, or they don't want to buy a lot of crafting products and all that. But when you send something to somebody, you want to be a part of you. You want to have your energy in it. And so you want to be able to say, oh, I made this for you, or I did this especially for you, or this is a one of a kind. So that's what I'm going to show you here, how to briefly do this, just using these cards and stamp pad and stamp. So the stamp I'm going to use for this particular card, and when you play around with it, you can really just like do anything you want to do with the card. But the fact is that you don't have to cut anything, like I said, and it's very easy. You're just putting your last bit of creativity and energy into this card, so that I'm just trying to make sure all my stars are inked. This is from a stamp set that Close to My Heart has. How many times am I going to say Close to My Heart today? This is from a stamp set that Close to My Heart has, that has little tiny stars, little tiny hearts, and little tiny circles on individual stamps, and it's very dense on one end, and then they sparse out on the other end, and I'll show you. It's a really good look. So I'm just going to stamp this right here. See, put it down right here. Okay. And okay. All right. So let's see what we got. Wow. So look at those. Look at those beautiful stars. And look, it goes over into the back. So you've just decorated the front and the back of the card with one stamp. How cool is that? Okay, so then what we're going to do is you can put any sentiment on this card you want to. I'm going to use one that says, "You're the best," because you are. So let me just, there was some dust on, something was on there. Okay, so now we're going to, I think this stamp is too big for this. I mean, the block is too big for this stamp, and so I'm getting stamp ink. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I'm getting ink. I keep doing it, and then I have to keep wiping it. The block is too big. So, but we're gonna go ahead and do this. So we're gonna go right here, and we're gonna say, "You're the best," because you are. All right. So here you go. Oh my God, that's great. Look what we got. So we got a great note card that says "You're the best." Again, this can be for any occasion. And then on the inside, you can write your message. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and take the stamp again. And okay, I think we got it. And now I'm going to go up the opposite side. We could go across, or we could put it anywhere you want, wherever your heart desires. But right now I'm going to just go ahead and put it on this side, on the inside. And let's see what we have. Okay. Okay. There you go. So we got the inside. We got the stars on the inside. We got stars on the outside. So you can go ahead and just write a message, write a note right there and sign it and be done. If you want to stamp a sentiment inside as well, you can. But look at that. You got a note card, no cutting, no glue, and it looks really great. And you're able to say that you made this. And one thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this little dauber, and I'm going to just take this same ink, Pacifica, and I'm just going to go around the edges of this card just to give it a little more definition, I guess. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going around there. And yeah, there you go. Okay. How sweet is that? Okay, so we're just gonna go. You get the idea, but this is, well, we've come this far, we might as well finish. So, and okay, so there we have a really, I think, professional looking card. And you also get included in the packages they do, you get the envelope. So why not make a matching envelope? Okay, so the envelope over there. I'm going to use the name. Okay, here you go. And let's see, it's at the top. All right, we're going to go up the side, not the stamp side, because we don't want someone from the post office to give us a lecture. We're going to use the opposite side. Go up, stamp, envelope. Okay, and now, look at that. You know what I should have done is I should have had the flap up, and then I would have gotten a few stars there. Oh, but okay, so now look at what we have. I have ink on my fingers, so I don't want to. We have a card and a matching envelope. In no time, no cutting, and no glue, but the card is made, it's so special because it was made by you. And if you want to add some rhinestones, you can just take it to any limit you want. But there you go. Okay, well, that's it for today. I apologize if it looks like I'm looking over to the side. I tried to fix that. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try to, next video, I'm going to demonstrate my Cricut machine. Until next time, peace.